luck out there.
Good luck. I'm gonna need it. Was it? Oh wait, it's in containment, so I can just fast travel to it. I don't need to take the elevator. All right, containment. What is the closest spot? Logistics, perhaps? Beware of named enemies. No, they have names. At this point, we've unlocked all sorts of fun powers, and I'm still kind of experimenting with what I like to do. So far, the Pierce has been my favorite weapon. It's more or less your sniper rifle of sorts. It does very high damage, and you can even break through shields at times. Hence the name. Your standard grip weapon, which is the first variant that you get. Old reliable. Not too much exciting about that. Along with that, we've got the Charge, which is kind of like a rocket launcher per se. Shatter, which is a shotgun, as you can probably have guessed. And the Spin, which is kind of like a... Well, it's an automatic, to say the least. Probably my least favorite one so far. But we'll find out if it can win me over. Stick with this right now, though, because one thing I will say is with the Pierce I have, you can have up to 3 mod slots if you upgrade the weapon. The 2 I have on here, so I have a 49%, I'm sorry, yeah, 39% damage while aiming boost, so that's basically just ADS right-click or whatever it is on your controller to aim, and almost a 50% boost just base damage, so we're almost, 3/4, 1.75x additional. Alright, I need to go. Basically straight ahead. The levitation almost feels like it would be game-breaking, but I'm sure it's not. This is just going to get more and more weird. Yeah, head right after we get through security. Not before we have to deal with these people. He's got a shield. This is how we deal with shielded people. We just throw things at them. Bang. Come on. Hey. What are you doing right there? Man thought he could snipe me. You belong to me, sir. Oh, please don't shoot me. Last thing I want to do is eat a rocket to the face. Not that I really think it would damage me or anything. Thank you for your services. Okay, and kind of near it. Is it under? There you go. There was a guy here last time I came through. Scared the shit out of me. I think we're in the right place. I do believe.
To find new prime candidates, the Bureau needs a director. Our future
So P6 is the code name for her brother Dylan, who was effectively abducted. Not kidnapped, abducted. So the other thing we're going to do in the hotline is the former director, and that's what that little shadow was, is the former director, Zachariah Trench. Anyway, he kind of gives you an overview of all the different areas. So we're going to go ahead and listen to him. Fun fact, this is the guy who voiced Max Payne in all of the games, James McCaffrey. So it's actually pretty cool. It's kind of weird because you associate the voice with one thing, but he's completely playing another role, and it's I don't know. The dude just has a nice voice. I'm just gonna say that flat out.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6. Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents. They're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Pretty much. Like, if you're gonna have somebody do a voiceover, you could do a lot worse. Sounds like it sounds like it's time to shoot some people, though. Alright, anything in terms of materials to pick up? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we've got charged in here. I haven't used the shatter in a while. I don't know, I'm trying to be more diverse with my weapon choices here. Shatter and spin. Why not? Hey! Fuck off. Oh, hey, bud. Shit. Sometimes you just totally have to go by sound. It's like... Oh, okay. Alright, we'll deal with that, whatever the hell's down that hallway in a moment. Somebody else. One of those two. Oh boy, this is a fun little hallway, isn't it? Wow. Well, that escalated quickly. I haven't played in a couple days. I guess I was unprepared. This way? Yeah. Can I skip this? I think I can. All right, let's try this again. Spin didn't seem to work. I'm going back to the Pierce. I need kills. Pow. The only problem is that the Pierce obviously has an ammo limitation. We're just gonna whip everything we can at those. That's gone. Alright, no more heals for them. Alright, where were the big boys that came in after the fact? Get clocked. That guy. That is our problem. Just canceled out by throwing stuff at each other. That was actually kind of awesome. Oh, he just got his shield up. There, that should be enough to kill him. Also, why am I like in first person right now? Did I break it? I broke the game. My character is invisible. This is not a strong showing. There you go. I mean not. We were fixed for about a half second. How do I reset the camera? I don't want to like lose progress after dealing with that shit. Yeah, she's like... Well, I guess we have to reload on that. If we have to do it again, we'll do it again. Maybe we'll fast travel and that'll fix it. 20 minutes into the stream. Already broke the game. Just that good. Just that good. I shouldn't have done that. That wasn't very smart at all. That's fine. I tried to dive bomb on a charge, which the charge are the guys that blow up. All right, we've got our heroine back. I'm sure we're gonna have to redo this. Right? Maybe? No? Good. Thank you. P6. P7. Oh, wait, who's P7?
Is this what Dylan wanted
Uh-oh.
to see?
I'm
It doesn't
P7.
matter. We need to find that projector.
I mean, to no surprise, really.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers. but they just stood by and watched me.
I mean, they're no different than the regular FBI.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember?
I'm seeing a lot of like prodding
Parties?
questions.
Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't...
Seems like she's trying to ask about
So, I don't remember.
altered world stuff.
Maybe.
All right, so I'm P7. Not exactly shocking.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable.
So Northmore was a previous...
There was an incident. Yes.
was the previous director, as Trench was saying. Is he just looping?
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes.
Or-
It's a force.
Or
has
Dylan
so
killed
much.
somebody. Never mind.
But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys until they kill somebody.
He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
P6 victim autopsy. Well, now I'm curious. I have so many things. So many. As you can see, I've not been keeping up. Is it a case file? Altered items. Wow, there's There's something about every single one of the altered items. I guess I'll have to read through this eventually. I definitely let it stack up. It's kind of lame that it counts as red if you just scroll over it. It's really hard to find what I'm looking for. Alright, well, never mind then. Alright, so we are the prime candidates, P6 and P7. But they took Dylan instead because he had more potential, which seems also why he maybe went crazy as well. Also, this is trippy as hell. That is did just dodge that rocket and pull it away. Two for one, nice. False. Yes. Alright, if you're just gonna stay there. Honestly, this area of the floor is really super messing with me. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I can't stay back there. That's... Was there anything else I needed to pick up? That's, like, actually messing with me. What the fuck is that?
The only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
Alright. I don't know what we just did, but... They can't be shot. What was the point of all that? Did I go in here already? I think I did. Yeah, I did. The mannequins are for sure creepy. Not gonna lie. Ugh, just looking at that. Do I need to, like, go find the real one somewhere? They all have a right arm. That one does. Or is that just a fun little... Is that just a fun little thing that we do? Walk up to a mannequin, we get tons of them. No idea. Can I get out the other door? Closed cases. Closed cases and also a closed door, unfortunately. That's not the right button. Oh. Now it's open. Alright. TV with another, like, kind of lore movie. Not lore movie, but... I don't know. Episode of... The world presented through the lens of a kid's show.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's
Uncle
wrong?
Mr. Bones.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains.
That's enough of that. I think it's got enough of it to be a collectible, so I can watch it at any time. Alright, so... find the ordinary AWE area. AWE is Altered World Event, if you haven't been watching so far. Just, you know, wouldn't think they would say it out loud every time, but... just calling that out. Alright, so board countermeasures, they just basically give you, you know, materials for, they're either personal mods or weapon mods. Mission briefings, so we've got that. I don't know how much of the... Oh, wait. Cleanse and contain the mannequin. Damn it. I was next to a side mission. I should have looked. Alright, you're gonna die. Easiest way to get rid of those damn things. Other than just whipping stuff at them. Of course. Yeah, just the freedom of movement that you're given definitely improves. Oh, wait, that's not the right door at all. Get myself all turned around here. Prime candidate's over there. So I gotta figure out which one's the... Oh. Never mind.
New bureau policy. No more mannequins.
Never mind. What I was trying to say was I had to find the real one, which is what I kind of thought before, but I didn't realize it was part of a side mission, so... There we go. Alright, back through here. We could just go to Langston real quick in the Panopticon. That's different. Why was that all yellow? Or was that a glitch? The fuck was that? Like, how are you supposed to know what's a glitch and what's not? Especially when the entire world is kind of fucking with you at times. Alright, Panopticon. Let's talk to Mr. Langston.
The sudden stop hits theaters tonight. Can't believe.
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but it's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now.
Yep, and that's what happens when you take the director job.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
He always complains. I'll be here, like always. Alright, what else do we have going on in terms of missions? So, actually, I don't know where the Synchronicity Lab is. Will it tell me without me knowing? Or without having been there? Let's do that. Alright, 3 ability points. 10% levitation duration. Probably not a horrible thing to have. 20% health. They're kind of slacking in the health department. We've put a lot of it into launch because it's just that much fun. 30% to ground slam. Depending on the enemy, you don't really want to get close. Let's just do health for right now. Simplest thing, and we'll take a look at what we can upgrade. We can upgrade the grip to a 3rd mod slot. Oh, it increases base weapon damage as well. We may as well just take the grip. Charge, I don't know. Hold on to that for right now. Alright, slot number 3. Accuracy, 9%. Energy gain from headshots. That may not be a bad idea. Ammo refund. Can I double boost my headshot damage? That would be pretty cool. So double 92% headshot damage boost. We could try it. Could be fun. Anyway, where was I? Seeing if I could fast travel. Okay. So it does tell me, even if I haven't been there, it tells me where the objective is, which is the Synchronicity Lab. No idea what that means. All I know is that it's to the left. Well, this looks like a good place to get attacked in. There's one dummy with a jacket on. Mirror testing. I'll go there in a minute. Just want to see if there's anything else we can grab in the meantime. Always good. If it weren't so powered up, this might feel like a horror game.
Why'd they keep an altered item here?
Like, it definitely has some of those aspects of it. It's like just creepy stuff. We can adjust those in a minute.
Debrief for Mirror Excursion 7C. Subject is Agent Hardy. Hardy spent approximately 3 hours in the mirror. It's the longest time on record. Can you describe your experience inside, Agent Hardy? Agent Hardy is physically healthy. All tests have
It's like he's
come back
talking
clean,
backwards.
Yet the speech issue has persisted for hours. Calm down, Agent. It could be psychosomatic, but the fact that this only occurred after returning from the mirror makes a paranatural explanation more likely. I recommend a battery of tests and a Class Orange quarantine.
Class Orange quarantine. Alright, so we have multiple switches. Certainly looks like we have a puzzle on our hands, doesn't it? Mirror containment. Oops. Yeah, I really wish I could figure out what I picked up. All right. Mirror does not reflect its surroundings with perfect accuracy. The environment seen as glass contains slight distinctions. It's unknown why the mirror does this. If there's any blank, then it's something we can't perceive. The popular theory is that the mirror has a goal in mind, that it reflects the world it wishes were real, subtly replacing our reality with its own. While certainly far-fetched, the theory is worth noting here as a warning not to underestimate the mirror. The specifically designed BlackRock panels have been installed to prevent access from our side or the mirrors. For added security, a particular arrangement of the panels is required to open the door. And of course I don't have that report. Alright, so the mirror is slightly altered. Can I get out of this? So one of those is up, the other two are down. And there's a camera on this side. Is there one on the other side as well? Okay, so that doesn't help me.
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
Thanks, Jesse. That's just... There's yellow tape? No. Camera in between those two things. So that one's just panning back and forth. Is that one too? Sounds off. No. I'm just trying to determine which side's left and which side's right. Oh wait, am I stupid?
The shutters in the image look different.
Up, up, down. So like, assuming the mirror is back here, let's go with that. Let's go with that thought. So let's assume the mirror is at the back. Up, up, and then leave the closest one down. And then the right side is the mirrors at the back.
What am I missing?
Down, down, up.
What a weird way to lock something up.
I suppose it would have been easier if I had just opened up the chamber, not the chamber, opened one of the mirrors first and then gone that route. It's fine. Well, I don't have the ability to talk backwards, but maybe I will.
Wait, that didn't sound right. Yeah, that's not good.
I don't know what I need to make that look like. The item description is also like that as well. Okay.
Did you see that? Someone's in there.
Looks like me. Bunch of TVs. There I am again. Is this a doppelganger fight?
That's not good.
I waited for her to just be on the other side, just like... Okay. Why does that never works? Ow. Ah. I mean, I kind of expected the fight, but still cool that they mirror all the text, and it's a nice touch. Alright, what was the solution to this? Can't get it. I'll have to remember to get that at the end. Or if the solution's just chilling around here somewhere. Not immediately seeing it, though. Alright, let's go.
Nothing but a pale imitation. Another one?
you go? She still gets to throw it. Doppelganger fights are always a bitch. Always. I need to play a bit smarter. Just wailing stuff at enemies is not quite.
Nothing but a pale imitation. Another one?
Oh, I caught it. That's crap. There's so much health. Where'd you go? No, please don't. Fuck. I'm gonna lose all my points after this. That's fine, but... much better start. And here I was thinking that the Pierce did so much ammo.
Nothing but a pale imitation. Another one?
No, it's not. I grabbed too late. That time I got it. The no health pickups thing kind of sucks. I can never grab the projectile that I want. That's what keeps happening. However, when I did kill her, I did get health, so I need to do that. The Pierce does like close to no damage, and yet her stuff does tons. Just keep getting hit with stuff. hit.
Nothing but a pale imitation.
Alright, health is over here.
Another one?
Ow. Shit. Go down. This is good, this is good. That was close. I didn't hit. Nope. We're not playing that game. Your projectiles hurt way worse than mine. God damn it. That hit. Nice throw. I'm gonna need you to calm it down. That's close. Catching it doesn't really matter. Oh my god. Fuck. I just dodged into it. I'm dead. Ugh. That hit.
That better be all of them. That explains why they locked this mirror up.
Ooh. Almost through. That was going so well. We almost threw that away. What's the solution to that other puzzle, I wonder? It was on the other side. Yeah, because you can't fill out the... Wait, or can you? All right, we can. Which one was it though? Try all background and left of cube. It was up, down, no. We're like one away from it. That's not it. Or is it like reversed? No idea what this opens.
I wonder what the Bureau was doing with this thing. Well, it's cleansed now. The hiss is gone. It's dealt with.
Well, definitely good. How do I know which one's the right one? Review. Urgent. To Marshall. I can still enter the mirror world. I was just trying to think, if everything's mirrored, then it's the right side? Try that. All background and right side. We're like one off from it. What am I doing wrong here? Just hit all the things. Keep ending up with the same thing. A lot of these are just kind of brute forced my way through, I guess you could say. Still ending up with the same amount of moves to get it where I want it. That should technically be it. I don't know. Clearly I saw something I missed. It's the right side one with the bottom empty. Was I just missing the outline? Damn it. I'm too stubborn now. I gotta check it again. No, that's exactly what it is. Oh, it's tied to this chest. I get it. Well, let's try the left then. I've gotten both solutions. So if it's mirrored, it's either left or right. That's the real key. Just knock everything off the walls. Whatever remains is the real solution. No. That's fine. It's just for a mod. A single mod is not going to make the difference. That was a pretty cool little area. Mind bending. What next? Let's go to Central Research. Maybe we can get rid of some of the mold, or I don't even know what. I guess that's what it is. Florida Health, Energy, Levitation, Ground Slam. Sure. Well, since I lost all those points. Alright, do I need... Below Central Research. I guess I could just... travel right on back to that. You're not my supervisor. I need the ability to put multiple shots on him. Whoa. That works. Well, since we have levitation, we could just kind of float down here. Here I was thinking it was a bottomless pit. Nice little floating down. The pit. Aptly named. Dr. Underhill, you should not be down here. Ooh, battery. That's the elevator. Hi, guys.
Careful in there, man. Area's under quarantine.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
No. Looking for your dumb ass. Game looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's been, I had no idea what to expect coming in. You start from, you know, basically nothing. You get a gun or whatever and start levitating around, throwing shit. It's,
Clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe
reminds me of an older game I played back in the day. It was like called like PsyOps or something like that. You could lift stuff and throw things.
Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
Any samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here.
Have to
You'll
locate
find
the
them throughout
finest
threshold.
mold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Wow. Anyway, the
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
the game I was thinking of is PsyOps: The Mindgate Conspiracy. It's a PlayStation 2 game, released 2004.
Research has shown the positive effects of
Had a lot of the similar qualities in terms of the abilities you can get. You could pick stuff up. The only difference is that you could actually, you know, set things on fire, which you can't do in this. But and I don't think you could levitate either. You could definitely pick stuff up and throw things. You could mind control people, which you kind of can in this.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Wonder how this mold tastes. That's not the questions you should be asking right now. Okay. Research. They're all in research. Type A grows near fresh corpses. Type B grows near toilets. Type C grows near televisions. Type D grows near staircases. Type E grows near the pit. Well, I mean, I'm near the pit. It's probably above the pit. Let's take the elevator back up. Unless it's, like, in here somewhere. Highly doubt it. But never know. Ammo efficiency mod. I mean, this is clearly toilets right here. That would be too convenient. Why are there toilets right next to an elevator? The real questions. We're a mold hunter now. TVs, corpses. I mean, we have all of these things. Ooh. Shit. No. You take that shit back, man. And you. Fuck. The third one got me. Alright, now it's time to die. Worth it. Stop throwing shit at me, please. Alright. Up. You guys done yet? Ooh, bathrooms. Any mold in here? How about this one? This is far too pristine to have mold. I would think. Fresh corpses, toilets, staircases, televisions. They're all in research. According to this. Intrusive pattern. Ha! You almost killed yourself. Oh, you're a big boy. Oh, I'm out of juice. Probably help if I could aim. Oh. Quit swaying back and forth. Thank you. Yeah, this game has definitely been kind of an unexpected surprise. The thing that killed it for me, at least, was that it came out on the Epic Games Store first before it ever came to Steam. So like I had completely forgotten about it. In the year that it had been, you know, on another store as an exclusive. I had totally just forgotten about it, and then I saw it on sale on Steam, and then I was just, I don't need to go here. Is this still research? The ashtray maze. I don't think that's going to help us. So yeah. Absolutely not cool with timed exclusivity. For no reason. I mean, granted, whatever Remedy got, I'm sure they got a huge payout. Every damn time. Oh, I thought I killed it in one shot. That's fine. I'll just keep killing you guys. What? Did he just disappear? Okay. Anytime you guys want to stop that shit. I still don't know what the criteria is for enemies respawning. Oh, you. We just gotta keep throwing stuff. Otherwise we'll get hit with that. I mean, if nothing else, we're regaining all our points that we lost from fighting the doppelganger. gonna do it. He didn't want to throw his grenade at me. All right, let's branch out from the main lobby. Because clearly I'm not in the right place. Okay, that's the elevator research. Not gonna do us any good. Wait. Hold on. Yeah. That's the main elevator. I thought it was the elevator to parapsychology, which is a different story. You guys got any mold in here? How about in here? Looks like it'd be a candidate for some mold action. I'm really struggling to recall where it was. Luck and probability. Ooh, I can open this now. Okay. What? Why are the sprinkler system just turned itself on? Luck up and luck down or something? Elephant, cat, clover. Breaking shit. That's the clover. Alright. Let's not get distracted from our fungus mission. This is the parapsychology elevator. Let's... Mold is harder to find than I thought it would be. Astral exhibition... Sure. You're a little too close to me, bud. I kindly ask you to F off. Ow. Well, I get free stuff for that. Shield boost 36%. Personal mods are full. Well, start throwing away all the level 2 stuff. Are they all different molds or all the same? You know, I'll let you know. She said it was similar to what was on her desk before. But I haven't seen any mold. Like, this place is spotless. Kind of when I came out of the elevator, all that stuff was like, it's literally all over the ground when you're doing that. So I'd imagine it looks like that. No, there's no... I don't think there was any mold in here. Definitely don't want to open that back up. Extra sensory lab. Is this the one with the obstacle course in it? I don't think I've even been in here. Clearly I haven't. Alright, was that all? Nothing else, we're just finding a bunch of collectibles. Can't open that since it's sealed. I don't remember there being such a lack of mold. Already looked at that before. That's where we got the X-ray projector, I think. Oops. Let me just go back to Central for a second. We went to the mirror lab. There was nothing there. It said near the pit. So let's at least get one. See, just maybe I'm crazy and I just totally missed it. This is kind of what she was talking about. At least, or so I thought. Actually, no. Screw it. You die. Yeah, I thought she was talking about stuff like this, like... And there was another patch of it at the bottom. So it grows near the pit. Well, I'm all sorts of near the pit. Oh. Hey, forget him. Yeah, I was talking about near toilets. What the hell happened to him? Somebody got shoved down a toilet. Usually, like, the collectibles and things aren't that hard to find. That's why I'm kind of questioning myself here. You already searched in here. The only other place is in the actual lab itself.
Sir, ma'am, sir.
Fuck, did you just call me? Did you just call me sir? Already went up there. Let me ask again.
Significant research has shown the positive effects of talking to plants. I wonder if they talk back in ways we cannot hear. Have you collected the samples yet?
Why don't you get off my case?
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Yeah, it sounds unpleasant.
Thanks for the...
I definitely didn't find anything like that. Why is there a fork in
No
that?
need to hurry.
What? Lady, I will fuck up your office so badly. You don't even know. Couple of those to your desk. Research gone. Now let's search this more carefully. That just explodes. Pretty sure that's not the mold I need. Oh.
Are those
Oh.
people?
I totally missed this area before. Oh, they're turrets. Okay. Get hit with your own mold. That looks important up there. Shit. That's a mold under there. I need to not die first, though. Jesus. Play some rockin' tunes. Oh, there's the other turrets. Oh, you dick. Where did you come from? What? I got even remotely close and I just die? You'd think there's like some sort of like animation to where they would, you know, like try and puke on me or something. I just want to know where those guys came from. Out of nowhere. Either way, I'm just happy I found the first one at least. Maybe because I shot the precious. Oh, there they are. Fight each other. Just kidding. Weapon armor damage. What can we throw away? Aim fire boost we don't need. Ammo efficiency level 2 we don't need. Projectile boost we don't need. Alright, let's get rid of the rest of the turrets. Dude, it's just fucking looking at me.
This must be one of the samples.
I don't know which one I just got, but maybe I was just totally wrong on looking anywhere near where I wanted to go. Or I initially tried to take a look. There's still turrets down there.
Found one.
Okay, I was totally wrong before. Alright, grows near toilets, grows near televisions. Where's the restrooms? So am I about to get jumped? Feel it.
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
Alright. Televisions grows near the pit. Oh, hey. Don't think I didn't see you there.
One of Underhill's samples.
I'm not watching children's television shows right now. Alright, grows near the pit. Well, the pit was just that. This whole area is the pit, is it not? Pow! Pow! Why did all these things respawn? Oh, there's another pit down there too. So it could be that. Die now. Oh. else is shooting at me? Okay, I guess I cannot be near that. Fuck. Alright, you're all dead now. All's exploding fungus out of here.
This looks like a good one.
There we go.
That's all 5 samples.
That was way simpler. I didn't even see this area before. If I'd only just turned left.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
You look like someone who might be right.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect
Cosmic
it is
mold.
the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it?
Here, take this
Ingest
pill I
pill,
just made.
Then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
I don't know how you could argue that.
Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Back
Thanks
to
for the
the
information.
pit.
My pleasure. Goodbye for now.
Take care then. Bye-bye now. Alright, all these people are gonna be respawned? No, good.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
I didn't mean it. I just wanted to come over here to save. That's all I wanted. Oh, just upgrades. There were a few places, earlier that we couldn't get to.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Oh no, he's already dead.
Oh God. The further I go, the worse it sounds.
Pow. Quit eating all that mold. I almost feel like I should have the shotgun for this. My full on personal mods already. What a shame. I have 2 of these, so throw that out. Good enough. Shotgun feels pretty damn weak. I just suppose anything is weaker than the Pierce. However, not really sure what would be better. Usually when you think zombies, you think shotgun. Something up there too. Just get stuff thrown at you. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, really? You're gonna do me like that? That would've really sucked ass if I died to that. Launch efficiency. Ooh, that's good. I will take that one. Can we upgrade the shatter? Is it... Not yet.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7, whatever. Still in the thresh mold. Oh, he's straight up eating the vegetables now, because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's.
He's high as shit.
Ollie, what'd you find now?
And deeper we go.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
What the fuck are you? That's not pretty. Fuck. I suppose we could throw these at it. Jesus. Oh man, there's lots of exploding things flying around. Oh, this is making a fucking party while we're at it. What the hell? Got it.
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
That escalated quickly. Suck it, you stupid ass mold. How convenient. They gave us another fast travel point.
Oh, so good. Oh, need more.
He had a bad time. He did. All right, what's our fastest path back to threshold sub-level? No. I guess it's central research. Of all things. We'll just take the elevator right back down to that. Sure. Bye. Don't have time to mess around with those guys. There's really not a whole lot of benefit other than, like...
You've returned, I see. And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big, angry plant. Like, gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it! I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really.
Ungrateful
It's
bitch.
Too much. Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the Rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
So some hefty zombies.
And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
More mold removal. Naturally, it wouldn't be the end of it. Ritual Division, Parapsychology, and Central Research. Well, we're going right back up to Central Research, so may as well kill that. Bam. What the? Oh. Alright. You want to die so badly, I can certainly grant that for you. Oh. That's a cute grenade. Keep chucking grenades at me. I'm gonna keep sending them. Simple as that. Alright. If I were a big old mold host, where would I be? So it looks like it's a video. Never mind. Oops. I was actually wondering if there's a way to get up there. Alright, alright. You know what? You've earned a special prize. If I could actually hit you. First try. So many. Who's gonna be the first one to shoot at me? Stop moving. It's fine. I don't know why Central Research is so freaking populated with stuff. It's fine. We'll just do some skeet shooting. Simple. Alright, they're not going to be in the HRA lab. I guess that it's near the top, near Darling's lab, perhaps. I think it somehow got up there. Their spot. Actually curious, can I get in here? Clearly I can. Let me in. Sheesh. Yeah, there had to be something in here since it was an area I could not get to. Dr. Darling? I think it is. He's having his psychotic break.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's an easy choice. It's no choice. It's there now. Protecting the most important thing. From what's coming. I'll be there inside. Locked. Ready to be blown away. Ready for the journey.
One giant HRA. HRAs are, I think it's Hadron Resonance Amplifier or something like that. Prevents you from turning into whatever the hell else everything is. Well, all right. In a disagreement with Underhill. Well, it looks moldy in here. Oh, hey guys. Didn't see you there. There were a fucking lot of you. You guys are making this real easy for me. That's not a mold host? You. Sneaky little bastards. Anyway, what are these? Weapon mods or personals? Personals. Is there anything below a level 3? No, I don't. Launch efficiency 15% we really don't need. Well, there was all this mold. I just kind of assumed it would be where the mold host was. I guess I shouldn't assume anything. There was nothing else in here, right? Blue. I am most certainly not a chemist, so I don't understand that. Oh, hey. What's going on up there? Every time I walk in here. You need to get the fuck out of here. Oh, that almost connected. How many of you do I have to kill? It's interesting that of all places, this is the one where things just keep respawning. Alright, so now I'm still playing hide and seek with frickin' mold. We already checked there. We checked that lab over there. Let's check Darling's lab. So luck and probability is its own place. Don't have to worry about it there. I think this might be the worst area just because it's the largest. Kind of sprawling. Oh, fuck. Let's try that again. I'm ready to just start ignoring these guys. Otherwise, I'm just... I mean, I'm farming lots of, points. Bastards throwing stuff above me. Might move on from this and come back later. Kind of sick of looking for mold and mold hosts and mold spores and mold whatever the hell else. As I say, watch him be in like the shelter. Don't you walk away from me. There's two. So this blue seems to indicate that they're nearby, perhaps. Where else in Central Research can we go? There's a set of bathrooms somewhere. Like, shot in the dark, maybe? It wouldn't be in the cafeteria. Hey, there's some more blue. Of course, as soon as I say I'm ready to give up on it, sure enough. Alright, can I get the heck out of here? Parapsychology, where are you? Or Ritual Division, I don't care. As long as it's not here. I'm ignoring you all. Who would have thought? I'm sick of shooting at these people. I'm trying to... This Ritual Division's underneath me, I think. Maybe. Fine. There's parapsychology. I'm just going through this door. Bye, guys. See you later. Got more important things to do than mess around with you. Let's improve that. We have 2 left for that. 2. Sure. Launch basic enemies in the air when their health is low. Sure. I'm cool with that. Gonna whip enemies at each other. Should be. Is he in the extrasensory lab? Yep, here you are. Nice try. Now I know what to look for, at least. It's the same thing as before. It's like, as soon as you know... Hypnosis Lab? I'm a sucker for side missions, unfortunately. Nothing in here. Yeah. We don't necessarily want to go to that way. Where's the elevator go? I can't remember, actually. Hopefully another one of these bastards. They're way more tedious to find than kill, that's for damn sure. I wish there was like an energy recharge. Maybe there is. Luck and Probability is its own office. Wait, this... Wait a minute. We're back in Central. We don't want to do that. Definitely, with all the side missions, it kind of feels, hate to say it, it kind of feels like an open world game. That's not a good thing. Yes, I know they're optional. Wait, oh, there's blue here, so... means we're on the right track. You're dead. Precision energy recovery. Weapon armor damage. Ammo efficiency. Wait, charge blast boost. I guess we want to do that, right? Let's check the Astral Exhibition while we're here. I don't recall seeing any blue mold, but still kind of undetermined whether it's yeah, there's blue mold in there. I really can't remember if it was there before or not. Pooh Gang, yes, we are the Pooh Gang. Although now, no, we've moved up to Mold. We're the Mold Gang. The last like 3 missions have been, or last side missions that I've been on are All dealing with mold. Find mold samples. Kill mold hosts. Have like a mini zombie game all of a sudden. Kinda. Alright, we're looking for blue mold. It's not going to be there. And then there's a single zombie that we just had to shoot in the face. Simplest mission in the world, just impossible to find. Alright, so we've got one lab over here. Synchronicity lab. Oh, there's blue mold here. Asynchronous suit. Cool. Outfits for no other reason than to have... Oh, hey. Bye. Well, now they're guarding this. Where were you guys earlier? Let's try the other lab, perhaps? Whatever was across the hall. Maybe I can't. Well, there's... I was gonna say, there's blue mold here, automatically. That's central. Nope. Nope, and right out of that one. Not really. That would imply I'm running away. I'm choosing not to shoot them because it's a waste of time at this point and not what I'm looking for. So we already went through the synchronicity lab. We've already... What else can we go through? The ritual office? That looks like the winner to me. After this, I think we'll stop messing around with side missions. We'll go do something more... Actually, this is the last one. Perfect. That works out nicely. Hi, Mr. Zamble. Where you at? I knew you'd be behind the door. I knew it. Nice try.
That's the last one. I should let Underhill know.
I had a feeling. As soon as I didn't see it, I'm like, he's got to be on the fucking door. What else do we want to throw away? That. Yeah, level 2. Get rid of that. What? Oh, it's a personal mod. Oops. Alright, now we gotta go back to Central Research, go back to the pit again, and then talk to Underhill. And then we'll be able to go to the next, like, main mission. Underhill is in... Actually, I want to see where this one takes me. That takes you to the bottom of the pit. That's not where we want to be. Active threshold sub-level. Unfortunately, it's got to be central research. And my legs are still sore. So actually, since for the first time, like, actually, I think it was the first time of this year I actually got to play flag football, which was a rare change. I'm kind of afraid to a degree. But yeah, I played 2 games. My legs are absolutely destroyed. Expected, though. Actually got outside, got to see some people I haven't seen in a while. That's why I'm also sunburnt. All good, though.
Pill, right?
Pill? What pill?
Don't you dare joke right now.
I found the hosts. They won't be spreading any more mold.
Well done. I'll send burn teams to sanitize the locations. I'm beginning to wonder if these hosts are originating outside the threshold in independent patches of mold growth.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Optimism is for farmers, as my mother always said. I suppose you could now return to that hiss business you all seem so concerned about.
This
Lady.
woman has some incredible tunnel vision.
I appreciate your focus.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Alright. Finally done with that. I'm so unbelievably overdue for a break. So what I think I'm going to do is get to kind of close to where I need to go. Oh, screw you guys. Don't even care. We're just going to pretend they're not there. There's nobody shooting at us. It's fine. There, that's even easier. Just go back to Central Executive. We'll take a look at all of the materials and things we've gathered from that little foray through research. That took way longer than I thought it would.
Best of luck.
We have a new outfit. 2 new outfits. Nice, sweet sweatpants, sweatshirt. That one's cooler. We'll do that one. More levitation. Actually, let's launch large enemies when their health is low. Sounds good to me. Alright, can we afford anything? Upgrade charge, upgrade spin. Upgrades base damage and gives it another mod slot. Can actually even buy mods too. Sure. That was just unlocking more upgrades.
Fuck if they're in there and we go around that way. No. There you are.
What's your dilemma?
You find those rangers at the formation?
I found them. But it's not good news.
Yeah, they're dead.
The Hiss got there first. Lots of them.
Another dead team. Jesus. You know, I should have seen this coming. The formation, it's got like a pull to it. Things just end up there. I'm sure you saw all the junk from the Bureau lying around.
There were a lot of Hiss, Arish. I mean, a lot. Did they get pulled in too?
Or they forced their way in. The formation is just a big question mark to us. But who knows? You might even find some useful stuff down there. All I know is we cannot let the Hiss get comfortable.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Uh-huh. A simple one. You need to find more tokens and clear the Hiss the fuck out of the formation.
That is simple.
Oh, and I found a file on the formation while you were gone. You take a look for yourself if you want. A lot of the terms in there are way beyond me. I don't like to overcomplicate these situations. When in doubt, fuck it. Shoot something, right?
Real helpful, Arish.
I try.
Yeah, when in doubt, shoot something.
I have to go.
You're not the only one who's...
Shut up.
Hey, watch yourself out there.
Alright, we want to go back to containment. And... Where was the turntable? Upper Panopticon? Oh wait, I'm blind. What am I looking at? Right in front of my face. Totally missed it. Yeah, this area we've gone by like 3 times now, and haven't been able to interact with it. I think it's this other way, actually. Yep. Now, how we get to it is another question. Doesn't that just look like so inviting down there? I mean, we're at the turntable. Is there anything we can interact with? Signs point to no. Or do I have to go down a couple levels somehow? This corridor leads to what? Not that way. So, I mean, it kind of looks like it's through the Prime Candidate program, or... Not sure. That's just a run-of-the-mill bathroom. So this is a sealed threshold place. No, I don't think it's through here. Maybe it is through the Prime Candidate program. It's really hard to tell, like, with the way that the map is. It's, I was just going off of what seemed like the closest place to go was. The Prime Candidate program was kind of sealed off to a degree. However, that... Wish I could scroll in on the map. would be kind of nice. Because it kind of looks like off the right side of the Prime Candidate program, there's an elevator, which might take us to the bottom of the South Transit Corridor. Unless I'm just completely blind and I missed it. Let's go back to logistics, I guess. Also, I'd like to thank SSDs for making the loading time somewhat bearable. All the fast traveling you have to do in this game is, it can be a bit much. I'm curious if it's, like, really awful on a console. I hope not. Well, it seemed to be pointing us that way in the first place, so looks like straight ahead. Well, that's certainly the place. However,
is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
I've already been through here and looked at it. Not really sure what the heck distracted me from before.
What happened in Ordinary here? That's the place to start looking.
It's got its own. Oh. Oh, fuck. You're mine now. Kind of pointless, but whatever. I don't know why, but it bothers me that the place that, you know, where Jesse and Dylan group was called Ordinary. Just dies. Below AWE shipping manifest. Alright, do I have anything better than this? 41%? No. Launch efficiency, we can definitely just... Actually, throw out, like, all the launch efficiencies. Okay. Health boost. Not really. Alright, let's keep moving. Definitely going down there into that fun. Oh, hey, bud. Sneaky bastards. Tried to get us earlier.
I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Alright, who's next? Do I want the grip or spin maybe? If double headshot boost on that. Definitely been neglecting the other guns. Let's keep the grip since we have it upgraded already. Alright, we just keep popping them in the head like that. Oh, there's more. Hey, guys. you're gonna give me free shots, I will certainly take them without complaint. Oh, I wonder if I can get back there. Guess I should just fix this first, huh? NYC subway.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Okay. I can't deal with that level of fungus. Maybe? No, we're good. It gave me the little indicator like it was damaging me, but then when I walked out of it and back in, it was totally fine. Alright, let's see. Well, now I'm curious about what's over here. How about that? Little secret area. Getting all sorts of prime upgrades. Kind of feel like we're at the stage of it's like absolute upgrades or nothing. Sterling AWE, ordinary AWE, ordinary dump sites. Well, it's the dump site, right? Access the ordinary... Okay, hold on. Come on. Almost like it didn't want to attack me. Feels weird. The power. Oh. Didn't even notice that guy down there.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
It's almost like it's a
There's
turntable,
control
Jesse.
panel nearby.
That doesn't do a darn thing. Oh, we have to go downstairs. Of course we do, since that's where that guy is. Not like this means a thing. Charge blast radius. Well, we could certainly throw away another weapon mod for it. Consecutive kills boost. 3. Energy gain from headshots. %. Replace that. Wait. There. Maybe I need a damage booster on this thing. Ammo refund, low health boost, ammo efficiency, consecutive kills boost. Apparently that's just not a thing. I mean, we could almost start throwing away our level 3s. Throw that one. It's whatever we have a better one on for. 20%, 21%. Get rid of that one. Actually, I think I have an absolute, but we'll keep one in reserve. Specifically for that. Projectile choke. that. Then we can actually put the better one on the charge. I
There's
don't
gotta
really
be a way
know
to rotate these
what's
tracks.
better.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Oh, I don't know. Wherever it could it be. This is taking its sweet time. All that just to open the door, huh? Energy boost 9%. I wish I could just grab this and immediately deconstruct it. But I think I gotta leave it behind. Ordinary AWE. Well, can't go there just yet. Time to go downstairs. Shit. That hurt. It's quite enough of that, thank you. One of the few enemies that can, I don't want to say one-shot you, but do massive damage if you're not careful. The last 3 things I swear I picked up have been charge blast boosts for this. So now we can definitely throw this one away. There's another one behind there even. How do we get back there? Above, perhaps? Or is that just a later thing? We'll try the charge. Alright. Battery. That's not at all what I was looking for. Another battery. Okay. So elevator back to the transit corridor, I guess. Tropic Echo. We're missing a single battery. There you are. Reload efficiency, huh? That sounds like a lovely thing to have. I would, however, have to sacrifice one of these 2 things. Which I can probably live with. Yeah, I can live with that. That's fine. It won't do massive damage like before, but I'll make do. And we can always upgrade that thing later and get that last slot opened up. Excuse me? I was just trying to fix something. I was actually trying to update my title. Whoa. I don't know if that was just a glitch or what. So we're no longer looking for that. There you go. All fixed. Except for the fact I can't pick up any of these mods because they're all worse. They're all probably worse than what I have already. It'd be nice if we could get like some sort of upgrade for that. That's what I really want. Wait. Good night. We did just pick up a, I don't know if it was research and records or a case file. Has warped. Airplane evaluation order. American, no. That's not what I want. Willow AWE. First slide was a room with the dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. Dylan Faden interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Jesse Faden, therapy session 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Likely Neil Hosenberg. Missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, likely Tom Barlow, missing, and his gang, Freddy, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. Brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Unconfirmed of existence of additional slide. Designation, house. So the Bureau is still very much trying to figure out what the heck happened.
Listening to America Overnight, celebrating 20
A lot of menacing sounds.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding.
Let's see what Dr. Darling has to say.
In the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection?
Ha.
We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions.
I see what you did there, Dr. Darling. AKA voice of Alan Wake. Oh, hey guys. Who wants to die first? Your shields mean nothing.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He never visits, not since Roberts. See, tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Something tells me she didn't survive. Trench. Wait, can we upgrade anything? Upgrade spin. 2 remote thought. 2 remote thought for that too. I don't know. I mean, the Pierce is clearly the best thing we have. The thing I have against the charge is that there's a very low ammo threshold as well, so we need 3 corrupted sample to do that. I mean, this one doesn't require that, it just requires lots of stuff I already have, so that's cool. We can upgrade the charge again. I don't... Wait. That's weird. Every time I scroll up and then down. Yeah, see that? I'm not hitting up onto the shatter. Super weird. One pointer's probably not gonna get us anything. Can I get this? Sure. Launch large objects. Sign me up. So am I keeping any of these personal mods for any reason? We're all level 3s and stuff like that. Do I have a level 4 shield thing? Probably doesn't even matter. Am I really going to use it? Probably not. Anything launch efficiency is useless. That's also not. Need that. Onward.
Let's see what they have on ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Alright, they've got a nice model on the whole situation. Don't know what the red means. The Faden's house? Probably need to start taking out some of these little guys. Enjoy your grenade back, sir.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Search the slide projector, or search for the slide projector object of power. Well, absolutely. Trying to recreate test conditions. Makes sense.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. For a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse.
There you go.
We can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Was she in a psych ward?
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
I mean, when you're a government agency doing secret things. It should not be of much surprise. Boom. I mean, it's good, but it's not Pierce good. Really? Come on, man. Super glad I'm up here. And they're working their way up here. Seems like it sticks, maybe? Excuse me? I got just the thing for you, bud. Just the thing.
We should check that lab.
So is Polaris real, or I just like a figment of her imagination? Dodge efficiency. Sounds nice.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
It's a research sector.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.